Hello world, welcome back to Let's Empower. This week we got another special guest. Now this guest right here have been having some demand already. There's a lot of people that be asking like, man, who's doing y'all editing? Who's doing y'all video production with Let's Empower? So I decided to pull him out of his little room, to show y'all and to talk to y'all and give y'all some nuggets about editing. He does all our editing for Let's Empower. He's the man in the machine behind Let's Empower. So I'm not gonna prolong any other time. Nolan, introduce yourself to the people.
Well, Josh, thanks so much for having me, and like you said, thanks for letting me out of my little editing room and give me a break for a bit. My name is Nolan Adair, and I was born in Wisconsin, but I grew up most of my life in Iowa, and I went to college at Iowa State University. And right after college, I got a job here in Memphis and moved on down, and that's when I met Josh. We worked together in supply chain. And I heard he wanted to make some videos, and he heard that I have too much free time, so here we are, making videos.
Yeah. How's Iowa?
Iowa's the worst.
The weather, is it cold or warm?
So cold. Okay, 9 months out of the year, it's just freezing cold. Then the other 3 months, blistering heat. You don't have spring, you don't have fall. You just have death and then coldness.
Wow. I tell you right now, we need a break from the heat.
Yeah, we do down here, but I'll take this over.
Okay.
I mean, I think tonight in Iowa's going to be like 50 degrees.
Yes.
Nope. No, thank you. And then the winter gets down to negative 50 degrees.
Yeah.
I'm like, why do people live here?
Yes. Yeah. So man, we'll get right into it. So tell us about your studio, Room 56 Studio. Tell us what that is, what you do there.
Yeah, Room 56 Studio is it's my production company, if you want to call it that. It's not like a huge LLC. I'm the only employee. I don't got people working for me yet. But it's I do video production, audio engineering. I've recorded musical albums for people. I've helped YouTube channel get started. Obviously, I helped Josh with their videos for Let's Empower, and I do a lot of cool stuff, and I really love doing it. And it started back in college. Okay. I had a job as a lab monitor in music hall at Iowa State, and the room on the lab there was the room number of the lab was room 056. So I took that name with me because it was significant to me because in that lab is where I taught myself music production and video production, and great job because it allowed me to spend some time doing that.
Yes.
And, I learned the value of self-education, and I learned some skills that I was interested in, and now here I am, and it's really fun.
Most definitely, man.
Yeah.
So y'all heard that, he branded his studio. He took it back from college days, this Room 56 where he learned, where he educated himself, and now called it Room 56 Studio, man. That's really unique. So kind of my next question, man, I would like you to, for those who are viewing in, want to know, how do you approach each video from the start process into the ending? What is your approach? And before you answer this, I would say every single video I have gave Nolan to edit, I give it to him. I just give him my vision, and I'm telling you, he execute. There's no, hey, Nolan, do this 5-6 more times to make sure you get it right. There's none of that. All you gotta do is paint the vision, execute. So I definitely wanted to bring that to you guys. Execution. This man is all about it. He flawless execute all our videos for y'all, and that's why we just continue to try to set the trend. So back, get off my soapbox. Back to the question. Tell us how you start the process of each video into the end.
Well, thank you for saying that. And when I look at your videos, and really any project I'm working on, I think of it as like, how am I telling this story? Because it's all about storytelling. And Josh is helpful. When he sends me a video, he gives me a little PowerPoint deck that kind of says like the main ideas, or kind of takeaways, the nuggets of wisdom that he shares. And so I know, okay, these are important. I watch the video, I see how they talk about it, how they discuss it, and then I think, okay, when he says this sentence here, it's in the deck, I know it's important, and it's the main point, I'm gonna put that on the screen, I'm gonna animate the words to come up as he says it, and that's gonna put audio and video together. It's gonna make it like this cohesive experience. It's gonna draw your attention to it, it's gonna keep you engaged with it. And then once I got that set, I just had to flow into it and then flow out of it. And then you've made like a cohesive storytelling function, if you will. And I approach every video for you with that way, and every project. If I worked on an album with someone once, I asked them to give me some examples. I said, what are some other artists that this might sound similar to, or other songs you want this? It's a similar idea. Yeah. And then I heard those songs, I learned them, and then I try to tell a similar story with the way that song is composed, with the way that it's mixed together. You can tell a similar story that way. So it's learning that storytelling and seeing that vision is really, really important.
Gotcha. Good process, good approach. And so kind of next question, just more of a two-part question. So my first advice for all those who are looking to get into the editing, video production game, what advice would you give to any of our viewers, subscribers, what they should do, how to get into it? The second question, being the man behind the scene of Let's Empower, who see all our videos firsthand, from the effort, the time, the mistakes they have to edit out so y'all don't see it. Tell us kind of just also what you get from the videos, what impact it has on you.
Absolutely, yeah. I'd say if you're new and you're wanting to start. Yes. That it's kind of a cliche, but you just got to get after it. I firmly believe that self-education is going to be the biggest thing over the next 10, 20 years. You have so much ability to find information. You can Google stuff. YouTube, endlessly helpful. Everything I learned, I Google and YouTube stuff. and I just kept going and going and going until I listened to a cool rap beat and I hear something like, how'd they do that? Yeah. And then I just start Googling how to make this, how to do that, how to do this, and now I can do it. So there's really no reason not to. And everyone's going to college now. Everyone's a master's is going to become a bachelor's soon. Everyone's going to have one. You can teach yourself a skill set though that is valuable and that isn't often taught in schools, and you can set yourself apart, and that's pretty great. That's pretty valuable. And I feel that's what I've done, teaching myself this stuff. And so, teach yourself, get after it. I started in iMovie. You don't have to have a lot for this. Windows Movie Maker will do the job. Just start somewhere, keep trying, keep practicing. If you discover you have a love for it, you feel really happy when you're working on it, like I do, invest in the software, invest in better gear, look for other ways to do other things. And you can continuously upgrade your skills level, your portfolio, and be proud of what you're working on. And then to answer your second question, it's been really cool watching you guys do your videos, because the very first one, it was like in a basement. He just had his camcorder, but stands in the basement, hits record, and then I slapped a couple things on there. And that video, it could have been better, but that's where we started, and that's so cool because that's now we're in a studio and we have a green screen behind us. We have things whizzing in and out. And you have to start somewhere to get where you are now, and I think you should always be proud of where you started, even though it could have been better. You should always be proud of it. And so it's given me a lot. I've learned a lot working with you guys, and you guys I've watched you get more comfortable in the cameras. You tell me better stories all the time. It's really cool. And then the other part of that is I enjoy your messages too.
Thank you.
I take away information from you guys about it, and I remember once I was texting you. I was spending a little more time on something than maybe we had originally thought it was going to take. And I want to make sure that was okay with Josh, because Josh, he actually pays me to do this.
He's on payroll. Let's Empower payroll.
That's right. I am paid to do this work, and that's so amazing. But I wanted to check with my client and say, is it okay if I'm spending the time on this? And he said, Nolan, I want you to do it how you think it's going to be good. I want you to do it right. He wanted that quality, and I appreciate and I respect it.
Quality over cost.
There you go. And so I did it, and I don't remember exactly what the quote was, but I responded to him in text. It was a quote from the video I was working on. It was something related to I'm going after it, I'm making my vision come true or whatever by doing this work. Yes. And so that's really cool. I think you guys have a lot of valuable information for free to offer people. So
Thank you, man. So y'all see all that. He just gave you all that. I should have stopped him a long time ago. Gave y'all all this free information. Just free game. But you know, it's all for our subscribers and listeners. You know, just to unpack some of that, like you said, you know, I remember we started, you know, it wasn't litter in the basement, but it was like a basement, you know, just raw and uncut. You know, I had to start somewhere for Let's Empower, and that's what it's about. You know, there's a nugget here for y'all I'm about to give y'all that, you know, people, you would get so fixated, you know, you're trying to get everything correctly and make it perfect, but you prologuing your dream, you prologuing your gift, right? So you prologuing your gift, which you already have made the mistake. So we had to get this out. It was raw and cut, but you know, it definitely was one of my favorite baby, man. So definitely thank you, man. Appreciate you coming on. And this is what it's all about, just giving people a platform, you know, just showing y'all progress, man. We thank you.
Yeah, well, thank you, and I can't agree with you more. I mean, if you want to be a photographer, don't wait to get a better camera. You probably got a phone in your pocket. Get out there and take pictures. I mean, you have to start somewhere.
Right. All right, thank you, man. So pretty much this is my last question. You know, people want to know, they want to get some consulting, or like get some tips.
Absolutely.
I want to reach out to you for a project. So how can the people contact you? And before you answer that, I have to say, I told you, he's on Let's Empower payroll, so don't hold up too much of his time. But you know, we definitely want the people, you know, who need help, who's looking for guidance to help you out. So give me the contact.
Absolutely. You can find me on Facebook, Nolan Adair. It's just a personal page, but feel free to message me. I'd love to, you know, answer any questions you might have, or you know, if you want to do a project with me, that'd be amazing. I'd love to work with you. And you can also find me on Instagram. It's at npadair, Adair. I'll probably flash these up on the screen because I'm editing. Reach out to me on other platform. I want to help people and I want to work with people, so you know, I really welcome that. And I'll throw a little plug out too. Subscribing and sharing and liking Josh's videos, these Let's Empower videos, is super helpful to him because he's trying to follow his dream right now too.
Yes.
So if you can do those things, you can share it with your friends, put it on your Facebook page. That's so helpful. So please help him out as well.
Yes, thank you very much. Yes, y'all subscribe. More we grow, more y'all help us grow, more we can evolve our studio and continue to put great content out to you. Thank you again, Nolan, for coming out the little room 56 for us. Thank you very much. All our listeners, subscribers, thank you very much for tuning in. You know, we'll catch you next week. Nolan, I'll see you next week at the office.
You got it, man.
Sounds good. See you next week on Let's Empower.